And from classic and timeless decorations to hot chocolate bars, how to throw a fall party your guests will never forget. Better Kansas City starts now. Well, guess what? I just ran into TAM Stone from TAM Stone's Interiors, and we're not here to talk so much about that. Well, kind of, a little bit, but it's fall, and it's time to get into that fall mood, and you're going to kind of throw me for a loop here. We're starting out with, what, s'mores and chocolate and stuff?
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of entertaining instead of decorating. Normally, you kind of see the bright oranges and the reds and all that kind of stuff. Went for a little bit more subdued, classic color palette, but some creative ideas for entertaining in your home. So the first thing we have here is kind of, well, should be for the kids, but it might be for the adults too. We've got a s'more and hot chocolate station.
Nice.
And so basically for the s'mores, obviously you can see up here we have the graham crackers and the Hershey bars and the marshmallows.
Wow. Okay, you just kind of put them in little jelly jars or jam jars.
Yeah, well, the s'more stuff's up here. That's hot chocolate in the front there.
Oh, that's the hot chocolate.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll get to that one too.
Wow, well, this is pretty incredible. Yeah, we have all the necessary ingredients for that. So how do you cook them up?
Well, you go and grab some skewers at your local grocery store or wherever. Put some marshmallows on it. And these are just regular sternos that you would use in chafing dishes.
Sure, so you just unscrew that?
Unscrew those and light them, and then you can roast without having the big, huge bonfire if you don't happen to have one, or without the big, long stick. So it's kind of more elegant entertaining, I guess.
Exactly,
so
but you know, Tam, you got to be careful with these pine cones here. They may start snap, crackling, and popping on you.
You would have to be careful about what you put around it, and definitely supervise young children around something like this. We put sand in this before for summer, so you can kind of use it over and over.
Very, very nice.
And of course, we've got the hot chocolate station up here where you can just use your regular Keurig, heat up some water, put water in there and heat it up, and then come over here, and then you've got your marshmallows, obviously, but also things like caramel, cinnamon sticks, and your whipped cream and all that.
Now, I've done the peppermint hard candy, which is absolutely delightful, by the way, in a hot chocolate. The cinnamon sticks. I have not tried a piece of caramel.
Oh, you've got to.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no. I mean, it makes, you kind of go to the whole Starbucks thing, all of the caramel mochas and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Does the caramel actually dissolve in the hot chocolate?
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
Sure. Yeah, it melts in there, and so you just add that kind of layered flavor of the chocolate with the caramel. So
I have to try one of those and then whipped cream on top, of course.
Yeah, of course, with some sprinkles.
Okay, so what else do we have moving on down the line?
Well, this is just a little bit more for the entertaining side. So we've kind of taken care of the kids here, and now we are looking at
kids and adults.
Well, kids and adults. Yeah. But then you also, maybe you're having a sit-down dinner, the kids are entertained, and you're having a sit-down dinner, and this is how you can make something kind of more elegant. This is literally a antique toolbox that I've just thrown some pine cones in, grabbed some gourds from my local store, but I didn't do them in those kind of typical bright colors. I kept it to a real subtle theme, so it looks a little bit more elegant.
And actually very elegant, and when it goes with the place settings, that's awesome.
Yeah, you just kind of grab and piece things together, but when you keep the color palette consistent across everything, it just makes a cohesive kind of look. And I love this over here. Oftentimes we kind of wonder how to keep our wine and beverages chilled. This actually is a antique cattle feeder that I've just thrown some ice and pine cones in it to make it seasonal, and tossed my wine bottles in it. And so you kind of have your beverages right handy there as well.
You know, a little trip out to Grandpa's barn, and you can come up with all kinds of ideas, can't you?
Any antique store around here, there's tons of them. You can find this stuff really cheap and kind of fun.
Well, Tam, you certainly are set up for fall and the autumn season. Thank you so much. And of course, we have a link right on our website if you want to check out more TAM stuff.